stories time. Wow, that's extremely bright. I have a scary story for you. Alright, so the scary story that I have is from Reddit. I'm just gonna get that out of the way. I will put the original story author link in the description of this video so you can go and read it for yourself, and there's probably a few more this guy's made. And I have not even read this myself yet. I purposely avoided spoilers so I can be shocked as you. Alright, so the original title of this scary story here was I'm Not Alone Seeking Shelter from the Blizzard. So we're just gonna get into this first page here. Let's see how spooky it is. By the way, let me know what you think of the new filming setup. I think this is so cool. I literally just came up with this on the spot. I got one of my videos playing in the background. Shameless plug to subscribe right now, I guess. You don't have to do that yet, but think about it. Alright, let's get into this story. Oh, I don't need this anymore. There's an unspoken rule up in the mountains that no matter who you are, friend, bitter rival, stranger, anyone, if you're ever in a pinch and come across another hunter's cabin, you're welcome to seek shelter there. Maybe it's unspoken because it's common courtesy in that the whole do unto others thing. Or maybe it's an unspoken rule because there's hardly anyone to speak to. In the winter months especially. You'd be hard-pressed to see another soul for weeks, sometimes months. But that's the rule. You need it, you use it. No judgment. No questions asked. Just don't steal anything. Now, I'm not a burly, seasoned mountain man that flosses with tree bark and never shaves, but I do like to hunt. I often leave my small Alaskan village for weeks at a time and take to my hunting lodge up in the mountains. I'm a fairly cautious guy, and I know the mountains can be traitorous. So when I leave prepared. I check the long-term forecasts, gather necessary supplies, and bring backups, and make sure that I have enough of everything I need to survive at least a week longer than I plan to be staying, just in case. I always believed my precautiousness would protect me, but like a child's security blanket, they were only a paper-thin illusion of safety. There's no planning when Mother Nature decides she's in a mood. That's why I never expected to get caught in a blizzard that day. It had started out sunny and cold, but as the day progressed, a few clouds formed, and by the time they amassed into a heavy cloud covering, I was already on my way back to the cabin with a couple of hairs hanging over my shoulders. I named them dinner and breakfast because I planned on eating breakfast for dinner and dinner for breakfast. Okay. If only to make myself laugh, it is the little things that keep the solitude from turning into loneliness. The snowfall seemed to come out of nowhere, like someone had knocked an awning shut, and all the snow collected on top had fallen at once. Except it wasn't a tidal wave of snow. It was a relentless, unending assault. Last I checked, the weather reports hadn't mentioned a blizzard, and yet a blizzard was what I found myself walking through. It got very dark, very fast, and I kicked myself for leaving my flashlight back at my lodge. I planned on coming home long before nightfall, so I hadn't thought I'd need it. I'd been sorely mistaken. Snow prickled painfully as it darted into my eyes. I had squinted almost fully all the way shut to keep those sub-zero jerks from stabbing me blind. The wind howled as gales cut through my clothes and right to my bones. I could barely see 2 feet in front of me, and couldn't see the 2 feet beneath me as they sank into an ever-growing blanket of white. I'm not sure when I realized I was lost. At some point, I knew I should have arrived at my cabin, but all I saw was white, with a few slivers of gray swaying in the thick breeze. The hairs at the back of my neck became stiff and battered against me with every puff of air and every awkward, crashing footfall. I was running out of energy, running out of ideas, and beginning to panic. I could have spun around in a computer chair 100 times and felt less disoriented than I did in that whiteout. And then I walked into a cabin. Literally. It had become so dark, and the snow had become so heavy that I couldn't see the structure until I stumbled face first into it. I held my hands against the wooden facade so I wouldn't lose it in the storm, and circled around until I found a door. I wasn't just in a pinch. This was life or death. In the unlikely event that someone was inside, I knocked on the door and waited for an answer. Through the howling wind, I could have sworn I heard, "Come in." As I swung open the door and stepped inside, a small avalanche of snow tumbled in with me. I didn't bother trying to kick it out as I fought against the wind to close the door behind me. The relief was instantaneous. Without the air whipping at me, I'd put a stop to the timer ticking down to my freezing death. "Thanks," I whispered. I turned towards the inside of the cabin and tried to get my bearings, but all I saw was blackness, which meant I had no real way of gauging the size of the cabin. Yeah, I circled around a bit, but I'd been stumbling around half blind, focused on trying to find a doorknob, so I had no idea what the length of the cabin that I covered was. I could have walked half of it. I could have circled around it 3 times without realizing it. Through the darkness, all I could see was the vague outline of someone sitting in the corner. "You're a real lifesaver," I said. He didn't answer. I pawed around for a lighter, a lantern, a matchbook, anything that might emit light. But all my fingertips touched were chains and the barrels of hunting rifles. I stopped poking around when I felt an open bear trap. What? Wouldn't want to get my arm caught in one of those. It was safer to sit still and wait for daybreak. It occurred to me that the stranger might have been seeking refuge as well. So, I started keeping my tone light and innocent. "You the owner of this cabin?" The answer was more of a hiss than a word, but in that hiss I heard a faint "yes." Oof, this is getting creepy. I sat on the floor, let my hairs down beside me, and reached into my pack. Why I'd taken a sleeping bag with me and not a flashlight was beyond me. I removed my wet clothes and quietly slipped into the sleeping bag to warm up, making conversation as I did. "Thanks again, that blizzard really came out of nowhere," he replied with the slow, labored, wheezy breaths of an elderly man on his deathbed. "Dangerous." "Yeah," I chuckled. "That's an understatement." "Hungry," he exhaled. Oh, you don't like where this is going. "You got a fireplace? I've got a couple of hares. I'll cook them up. It's the least I can do," I offered. His reply was drawn out like a wolf hollowing, but with the majestic hum of no. "Okay. As soon as the blizzard dies down, I'll go gather wood and make us a fire. Can you wait till then?" I saw his silhouette shift slightly. There was a rattle of chains. "No," again. The O stretched out in a long, bloated groan. "No. No, yes." The final no morphed into a yes. Like someone drastically changing to a much higher note on a flute halfway through the breath. I craned my neck to look at the single window in the cabin. It was pitch white. It was like an afterglow, visible against the backdrop of the wood, yet still inherently dark. I focused on it rather than the rest of the cabin because it was the only hint of light I could see. If you don't mind, I'm going to try and catch some shut-eye," I said tiredly. He didn't respond, but that didn't surprise me. Mountain folk don't talk much, even when they come down to town for what few supplies they can't make themselves. I shrugged it off and settled in for the night, but I felt something hard against my side. Sighing, I tossed my hairs back down a bit further and got comfortable. I was exhausted. So it wasn't all that hard for me to drift off, despite the wind song playing outside the walls. I hugged myself in my sleeping bag and drifted off. I was awoken by a different sound, a weird snapping crunch that made me shoot up in bed. Believing it was the ceiling about to collapse under the weight of the snow, I braced myself. But as the sound came again, I realized it wasn't above me, but rather next to me. near my belongings. The silhouette was gone from the corner, and I could hear his deep, raspy breaths accompanying the crunch. "What the heck are you doing?" I snapped. He retreated back to his corner with a rattling of chains. My adrenaline was pumping, and I wasn't even sure why. Something about the stranger put me in a state of near panic. My instincts were telling me to leave, but I couldn't afford it. Whatever this guy was up to, I was safer with him than I was out there in the blizzard. I grabbed my backpack and propelled myself against the wall in a seated position, staring at the silhouette, expecting him to make a move. I kept myself awake and alert, never looking away, even as the howling wind slowly diminished my strength. Once or twice, I felt my head begin to dip and my eyes began to shut. But every time I slipped, the faint rattle of chains snapped me back into consciousness. As the blizzard cleared and the sun slowly rose, light began trickling into the cabin. The scene filtered through in tiny increments with each layer uncovered by the sun, like a printer slowly spitting out the full picture one line at a time. I wasn't in a cabin. It was a large supply shed that was maybe 10 to 11 feet long, 7 to 8 feet wide. There was no fireplace, which makes sense for a supply shed. There were tools, traps, and rifles lining every wall. The silhouette in the corner slowly stopped being a silhouette and started being a distinct person. Skinny, no gaunt, pale, no, ghost white. Man? No, corpse. Corpse. I was gutted. He was dead. No, he died overnight. Sorry about that. Dead? Long dead. Long dead. His body was all shriveled and mummified. Is that even the right word for it? He wasn't wrapped up in bandages or anything like that, but his skin was completely dehydrated and stiff, like an unwrapped mummy. His hair was hanging from his head in unkempt strings. His teeth were poking out of his shrunken lips, with a wide gap where the top right canine should have been. There was a stain of age-old blood soaked into the wood beneath him. I followed it by gaze to its origin. His left foot and the bear trap, which had gotten caught in it. There was an empty hook on the wall above him with a chain leading to the trap. It was long enough for him to move around, but not enough for him to reach the front door, or the saw hanging above it. My best guess was the trap had fallen on its own while he was out, and at some point he'd done a supply run in the dark, and had gotten caught in his own trap. He probably died of thirst or something. Look, I'm telling you, he wasn't breathing. He wasn't moving. He was as dead as a doornail, and had been for quite some time. I sat there, reasoning I'd been delirious the night before. The fatigue, the dehydration, the disorientation caused by the blizzard. It made me imagine his voice. Those slow hissing sounds I thought were replies were just the wind outside. I'd interpreted them wrong because the loneliness had finally gotten to me. The elements had conspired against me to create a living person out of someone who definitely wasn't living. It was a good, logical explanation, and I wish I could say it was true. Except, I'm not the only one who bit the head off of breakfast. It's not my canine tooth I found on the floor next to me. My dry, dirty, wood-like fingernails aren't the only ones sticking out of the outside of my sleeping bag. I'm not the only one who caked the corpse's dry, crackling lips with white fur. I didn't stick around for dinner. That's insane. That's insane. Well, I'm not sleeping tonight. Alright, I'm done with the scary stories. We're moving on to the Phasmophobia section now, so I will see you guys there. Okay, are you ready to get into it?
Yo!
Like some sort of TurboTax? This kind of reminds me of Lethal Company in like the best way. It's like it's also high quality. And the camera says Spony. La 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 la. Everything's so high quality looking. What the heck? I feel like I'm actually here. It's like
Yeah.
abnormally high quality looking.
Yeah, you're gonna be scared. I'm not kidding.
Nah, I never get scared.
I mean,
Oh, wait, no, that's how the hand's supposed to work.
She'd kill you.
Yo, why are we both the same person? Yo!
damn, you have
Wait,
the
let me see it. Let me
gas.
see it. Let me see it. Let me see it.
Let me stick it
Look,
out.
look, look.
Oh.
No, look at me. Look at me. You got the ugliest face ever. It's so realistic. Oh my gosh.
I know it is, Jordan.
Isn't it so real looking?
Hello, Jordan.
No, this is actually disgusting and creepy. I'm gonna probably
Hello.
die, bro. Doing this with the
Hello,
haptic shoots must be
Jordan.
insane.
We're going to need to buy our gear. So basically, let me explain. Actually, I'll explain when we get in. Don't let Daddy handle this. Yeah, they do just keep making this game more and more complicated though. It's very annoying. Oh, my hack client got. I used to have a hack for everything.
How are
I
you
have
walking
60.
in place right now?
All right, so come to this board. Wait, I had to pick a map. Where do we want to go? We're going to Tanglewood.
Sorry.
Oh man, we have next to nothing. We used to have so much. Don't tell me don't have EMF.
Is
You
this
have
it?
to. You have to have
Is this it?
EMF.
Is this it?
What? What is that? No, that's some nothing.
Oh, I dropped it. It's a reader. It's on the floor.
No, it's not. Did they switch it? Oh, they switched. They switched away the EMF reader looks. Okay. Cool.
But how
Okay.
do you? How do you?
You're
use
gonna
the
take
camera?
that. You're gonna take that.
That's
So you could carry up to 3 things in VR mode. They go on your belt once you pick them up, and then you have to pick them
up to 3.
up to 3.
Oh, that's
I
weird.
think everyone
because
gets. No, you have to pick up a flashlight. Did we only grab 1 flashlight?
I have 4 items. I dropped
Oh
the
well,
camera
yeah,
by
but
accident.
you can only put up to 3 on your belt.
Oh, they're all on my belt.
Alright, well we need all our items. So okay, so you're gonna use the EMF reader. So
What's this
you can
for?
leave that here. That's not. Leave it on the table here.
We're on the floor. Bend down. There we go.
So here's how this works. All these things do a different thing. We walk around the house and we have to try to find which room the ghost is in. So there's one more thing you have. It's called your book. I think it's don't hit. Your book is somewhere. Do you have your book?
This one?
Yeah, I think it's journal. J for journal, but for me, so you have the journal. Now they just keep expanding this game
got you.
in absolute absurdity. So it's like Fortnite. They're slowly ruining it, but they're very quickly ruining this game. So this is probably the last. So basically, look at your book and go to ghost page. There's ghost types.
I can already see how they're running it with ghosts. I don't have a ghost page. Oh no, I do. It's the journal. Journal statistics, ghost
In the
statistics.
journal, yeah. There's a page that says ghost. Do you see it? It says ghost type, spirit, wraith.
Oh no, I don't have that. I have ghost statistics.
Let's see. There's like home, items, overview.
Ooh. Home.
Just keep flipping. Keep flipping.
Got it.
Are you on the ghost page?
Not yet.
It says ghost types.
Yes.
So there's 24. There used to be 6. Last time I played there was 10. So I don't.
Wow.
They're dragging it. But basically, you
That's
can read about
wins.
each one, and it says, look, evidence: EMF 5, spirit box, and freezing temperatures. So we have items to test all those. So the goal is to get in.
Okay.
Oh, actually, open the door. The goal is to get in, test with all of our testing tools, Figure out the ghost, report it, and leave without dying. That is the goal.
This is so
Here we go.
trippy. Okay, what should I get out? My flashlight? Or I
Yeah,
can drop
I
it?
would get. You're the only one with a flashlight. I don't have one, but I have a flashlight is 1,000,000 times better than what I have. I have just a.
Are we like cooked? Wait, did you just walk in?
No, I didn't walk in. I forgot to get the house key.
Oh.
How's your game? Is it laggy or is it alright?
Oh, it's perfect actually. Somehow this is perfect. I don't know. But we're going into the house now, so. Right, we're going in.
I'm about to pop up behind you.
Yeah, I could just leave my hand there for a bit if I want. Do these things have battery?
Halloween mode. No, you're good. So here's what you're gonna want to do. Oh, can you do two things at once? Can you hold a flashlight and the
The reader?
do you have the EMF reader? Okay, you do. Okay. So we're gonna go to each room
Ugh.
and watch your reader. If there's any spikes, let me know. It's that simple.
How do I change modes or does it just do it automatically?
It does it automatically.
Okay.
So you see the red dot? There's like the little red needle on there.
Yes. Yeah, I know how
Should
that
go
part
up.
works.
Yeah. So just.
The closer you are, the higher it gets. What was that? Oh, it was just candles.
I collected a stupid Halloween collectible. Oh wait, oh, this is a Halloween map though, but they just added.
Well, I mean, it's fitting. Okay. And yeah, this is very abnormal for a home. Usually, I don't
I think
my
it's
TV.
way scarier just playing on a candid regular home. Like this is a Halloween map. We'll get you in a regular one. So here's the thing. We have 2 minutes until our sanity starts to drop.
Oh.
When your sanity
So
gets to
which-
0, you're almost guaranteed to die. So
What are we
Here's
looking
the thing.
for?
any abnormalities, that's why you got to keep your thing out. You're looking for the room. There's the room. Once you find the room,
Okay.
oh shoot. Once you find the room that is all freaky, then you do your testing there, figure out the ghost type and leave. The ghost will hunt. The ghost will randomly hunt. When that happens, you need to run and hide in a closet. Or get out of the house. But the house door slams shut. So
That makes sense.
look at this. Ready? Let's find a closet.
No readings yet.
No closets in here, so you'd be screwed. Genuinely, the only way to get away is like right. There used to be a closet here. Right here.
They do
this is the
shadows
only way to-
really good in this game. There's a closet over here too.
Oh, this one's full.
You can't open a closet if you don't.
Go, get out of the house, get out of the house. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I didn't know if that was you collecting another collectible, but clearly
no.
not.
That's it.
Should we close doors behind us, or is that a horrible idea?
Nah, it doesn't matter.
And can you open doors with two
Yeah,
things
so
in your hands?
Halloween mode, all the closets are stuffed. So.
Oh!
Okay, it's hunting, run.
Wait, get in the closet, right?
Did you die?
No, I'm right here. Oh, readings are all the way up.
Okay, get outside. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Was it EMF 5? Was it EMF 5?
I can't tell. It was about 4.
Give me it.
It was about
give
4.
me
It's not up
Okay.
anymore though.
Alright, let me see it. You're outside. Everything stops when you're outside.
You can hold it if you want. I wouldn't mind. Having a hand to open doors with would be nice. Okay, so this
Okay,
might be the problem room.
Come to the bus, quick. Because I think we gotta check our sanity. Alright, we know the room. So look at here
Did
you
you hear
have. Yeah, good thing we're outside. So look at here you have activity. We indeed did have an event in that room. And your sanity's 30, mine's 42. We don't have sanity pills because we're poor. I used to have everything in the game, but they updated That like they're screwing up a game when you were like rich in the game before, and they updated it to make you poor,
Yeah, that's crazy.
or have nothing at all. Pixel Gun 3D did that. Destiny 2 does that every update. So this is Halloween mode, so you actually can't hide in closets. So
you just cook.
You sprint for the door or die. Actually, or you hide behind something, but like it has to be something very good, like the kitchen counter. You basically have to be like completely out of sight.
Was that me or? Wait,
That was me.
Are those little particles right here in this area? Are you reading with the EMF?
Particles. Oh yeah, let me check. Oh no, I should be. I was using the flashlight. Alright. If there's... Oh. Freezing temperatures. Get your... Do you have the...
It's right here.
The temperature?
No, I don't. You have... I thought you had it.
No, I tried to give it to you. I'm getting freezing temperatures.
It's definitely this basement, right? Dude, we gotta get out.
We're gonna die.
Yeah,
I know we're gonna die.
Well, let's go back upstairs. I heard it. I heard it. I heard it. Door.
We're gonna die.
Door. It closed the door.
It killed me. It killed me. It killed me. It killed me. All right, just get out. Just get outside. Just.
I can't. The door's not shut.
All right, just wait. Just wait. You're good. I'm getting. Is it after you?
I don't know. Oh, it's flashlight off. Flashlight off.
All right. It just killed me, so you have a little time.
To do what?
You go to the front door and get out.
It closed the front door.
No, it's open now because I'm dead.
It's in the room with me. It's in the room with me.
Oh my god, it is.
What do I do?
Don't move. Are you hiding? It doesn't know where you are.
Are you sure about that?
It doesn't know where you are, no.
Oh.
Are you in the bedroom?
Yes, I'm in the bedroom.
Alright, stay there.
I'm in the crib.
It doesn't know where you are.
I'm by the crib.
Okay, I'll let you know when it's gone. Yeah, that was terrible advice. Do not leave. Did it find you?
It just looked at me.
I don't see it anywhere. Did it come inside?
It was looking right at me. It was by, you know, the dresser in the baby room with the candles. It just opened the door.
Hold on.
Is me crouching in game actually doing anything or no?
Alright, get up and walk to the door. I'm like right in front of you, but I'm still
It's locked.
Still?
How do I grab it?
I don't know. You were struggling before. It's a pull push, but it might be locked.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, you're good.
Oh my gosh. Hallelujah. Oh.
Yeah, you're dead.
Oh my gosh.
If you go back in there, you're gonna die.
I have 0 sanity.
Yeah, you'll die. Okay, so that was a butch attempt because I forgot there was a basement. It was the only door we didn't open. We would have found it sooner. But hey, so you live. So now what you do is you open your journal. You click one of the there's supposed to be like the overview. You click the ghost you think it is, and then you dip. All we know, in evidence, in the evidence page, you just.
I think it was one ghost.
Yeah. It hunched over though. Let me read about these. Ghosts have been reported in mimic action. So we know it had freezing temperatures, so that will actually that takes out spirit. It can't be the spirit. It can't be the wraith. It can't be the phantom. It can't be.
Poltergeist is possible.
It's not. No. I'm referring to. It can't be the banshee. It can't be.
It can be the djinn.
Okay, it can be the djinn.
No power was turned
a
off.
revenant. You got readings. I don't know if you got 5. I was using my ultraviolet look. I didn't see ultraviolet. I don't think it's a djinn.
Revenant?
Could have been a revenant, but we did get readings. It wasn't 5. It could have been a demon. Or a shade, I meant. A shade is 5 freezing, and then we couldn't test for writing because I forgot to. I didn't bring the book in.
Not enter hunt if there are people nearby. It can't be a shade because it ended up hunting us.
Let's see. A
Or
shade
no,
is gonna be
no,
shy.
no. We were downstairs, right? And then it was upstairs when it started hunting. Right?
Yeah, potentially.
So a shade.
I
is...
think, but the room was downstairs. I swear the basement was the room because it was
Yeah.
freezing down.
Oh, you can check on evidence. You can check the evidence.
It could have been the
tags.
twins. Hold on.
Ani, Shade, Jin, and the twins are the only options. Did you check for ultraviolet?
Yes,
Before
I did.
You got cooked? And did you see anything?
Yeah, I did. Nothing.
Okay, so I don't check off ultraviolet?
Oh wait, can you do that on the evidence page? Can you do?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can just select. Dude, yeah, just put an X on EMF, put an X on
Freezing
temperatures, and then put lines through ultraviolet, and then put lines through just ultraviolet. So yeah, it just says it could either be a shade, Oni, or the twins.
I don't think which is the one that hunts when you're nearby?
Shade. It can't be a shade.
Okay, so if there wasn't two, it has to be an Oni.
Yeah, so I think there was two. I saw 2 different ones. I saw one that was
Oh,
bent
you
over.
did?
Yeah, but
Okay,
they
then
didn't
the
hunt at the
twins.
same time. There were 2 different ones. I think it was a twin. So
Okay.
an evidence circle of twins and ghosts. Oh, you can't. And just an evidence circle of twins then.
And then what?
And then let me make sure it's everywhere. Evidence circle of twins. And then once you have it circled, walk over to the keypad by the front door, the front door on the left side, and just click it. All right, it's gonna whatever you have circled, it's gonna use as your final answer when we leave.
All right.
Oh, I don't know. It might.
It's possible. I'm thinking
We also might have
have
not have had EMF 5.
Oh. Ghost type
Ghost type
Moroi.
Mori. What's the deal with that?
Moroi.
I'm so curious. Like what? Oh, we have money now. Perfect.
I got a photo.
How do I check my journal? Journal. Let me read about the Moray.
It was actually horrifying.
Okay, it was ghost. Okay, I was right about freezing temperatures, but it was spirit box and ghost writing, so I should have brought down the stuff for it. But we didn't have we didn't have the stuff for ghost writing, but we had the stuff for spirit box.
Oh my gosh. Like orange and sweating, and there's a red band on my head. Okay. It's pumpkin time. I got a steak knife, and I have a spoon. I don't have a pumpkin carving kit. And I don't have a plan either, so... My idea is to make a very wide gaping mouth. That's kind of like the start of the face, but obviously we have to hollow the pumpkin out. So let's just get that started and hopefully not injure myself doing that. The knife is stuck. I got the knife stuck. Okay. I don't know if this like serial killer stabbing method is the best way to do this or not, but it's the only way I can do it. Because any other angle, I literally can't get the knife in. Like, or I can't get it out, I guess. Okay. I got it. Oh, I got it. Oh, I forget how gross the insides of these are. I'm gonna have to take my hoodie off. But that is one fully removed pumpkin top. This one's got a lot of guts inside of it. I'm gonna have to cut these into the garbage can quick, I guess. Ugh. They're so gross. I don't remember them actually being this gross feeling. I gotta lock in. It's just it's just a giant fruit, basically. I don't know what it's actually classified as, but it's like basically a fruit, right? I can't like get my hand fully in there. There's not enough room. Yeah, I'm just trying to like cut up some of the stringy stuff so I can actually scoop everything out. And I guess I'm also kind of procrastinating putting my hand in here too. That's really it. Alright, here goes nothing. Just gotta scoop its guts out. There's a big glob. Come on. So many seeds. And I'm getting them all over the floor. Okay, I got about half of this out. I guess I gotta get back to scooping. Alright, now the face. Obviously, that's like the most important part of the pumpkin. How do I want to do this? I seen one that was really dumb. They did like a big, kind of like smiley, open like that, and then a tooth. I don't know how they did the tooth. It looks like they like only scraped like half the layer of the pumpkin and then left some in. I don't know. Gotta figure out which side's the face. Is it the ugly side, or do you keep the ugly side in the back? Probably this ugly side here is gonna be the back side, and then I guess this area right here looks pretty good. I don't know. All right, I'm making the first incisions. Ugh. I'm like so overthinking this. I think I need a bigger knife. I literally need a bigger knife. This is too small. Ugh. All right. Oh, if you like wiggle it back and forth, that actually works wonders. This is quite the workout, though. But yeah, I got like a little rhythm going now. Is that lined up? Maybe a bit more. You can't see it, but there's in fact a line there. There is a line. All right. It's a fat pumpkin. And I guess just start carving my way over. And the bigger the mouth, the better. I want it to be like this big wide-eyed grin. I also want to add the tooth in here. And I think probably right here is going to be good. So I'm going to take this knife out. We're going to carve down. Probably about half the length from the bottom of the mouth. Okay. And then over. I don't want it too wide of a tooth. Ah! Okay. Now I gotta be careful to keep this tooth intact and not like accidentally break it off midway through removing the mouth. Okay. Goodbye, mouth cutout. You see the idea? Do you see the idea? I'm a master craftsman. Alright, now this is what other people did. They went in here and they knocked this part out. So it gets that like legit tooth look. No! No! He has a loose tooth! I didn't mean to do that. Oh. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter, but like, wait, I got an idea. I'll be right back. I got an idea. Okay. I have a fix. Toothpicks. It's gonna be all right, little buddy. Just gotta break a little piece of it, not all the way in half. But this is an actual nightmare. Is it in? It's an insane question. Okay. We did tooth surgery. How does this look? It looks so stupid. I got freaking pumpkin seeds and dog water all over the floor. And to do freaking pumpkin tooth surgery. Like, what is happening right now? And I have, like, no room for eyes. Unfortunately, that's just... I don't know, guys. Okay, it's eyes time. Eyes, yes. Okay. I kind of like having some of the pumpkin guts hanging out like this. Like, it's disgusting. Ah, I just stepped in the dog water. I really gotta clean that. Alright. I don't know where I left off. The recording died, obviously, so... We're working on the... I know. Like I said, little triangle eyes, not big ones. Little ones. Little squinty, dopey triangle eyes. That's what I want. That's what I want. Hopefully they're not too off-centered. Because that would kind of suck, but I think we should be good. They might be, like, diamond-shaped, to be honest. Yes. Eyeball. Oh, that looks great. That actually looks great. That's what I wanted. Oh, this is amazing. Okay. This is amazing. Oh, I did it crooked. Whatever. It's impressionist. Oh, this eye is definitely going to be bigger than the other one. That's actually fine, though. If we are going for the dopey look, a slightly bigger eye is not too big of a concern. All right. It's like stuck. Why do they always get stuck? Somebody give me a reason. Yeah, come on. Get out. Oh, it's stuck on this little edge right here. Just come on, fine now. There we go. Okay. What else should I do to him? Maybe I do want to get rid of this little hanging bit here. Okay, yeah, that's there for good. All right. That's our pumpkin. Let me, like, admire it from the front. I haven't been able to actually get, like, a good look at it. Oh my gosh. He's so stupid looking. Okay, let me get this camera and actually, like, pick it up. Look at my man. He's so stupid looking. He looks so happy, though. He's, like, happy to see me. Wait, actually, one more thing. I do have these. I'm not trying to start a fire. I know he's got all this pumpkin flavor. It's wet. It's wet. We're good. We're good. All right. Hopefully that doesn't fall. Avoid the dog water again. I think I'm gonna put this in through his mouth. Turn the light off quick before it's out. All right, let's see what this looks like.